up if you're one of the many adults that are still trying to figure out how money works. But, right there, but a great novel is helping kids get a grasp. Author of The Golden Quest, David Delisle is here to explain. Good morning. I need to start reading this. I should just read this in the next 4 minutes or so that we're doing this interview.
Read it, ask questions as you go through.
Why is like money one of those things? It's so important, but I tend to find like when I look back on my own childhood, who taught me about money?
Yeah, well, and that's what's so interesting is most of our parents didn't teach us about money, and yet they did without teaching us.
Yes.
So all those little feelings in our relationship with money, that all happens in childhood. We just aren't taught.
We're not taught. I was telling during commercial break, I still remember my dad saying, "My daughter, if you knew the value of $1." And now I find that I'm telling my kids the same exact thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do we, at what age do we start talking about money to kids?
So yeah, as you're talking about like that whole value of $1, that's so common. We're like our kids don't understand the value of $1, but we don't talk about money ever. So there's no way they can understand the value of $1. So you could start really young and just start telling them how much things cost. And like when my kids were really little, I said it in terms of like chocolate bars. So like that teddy bear is going to be 5 or 10 chocolate bars. And so then they at least start understanding the value of money. Like that's the thing, is the value of money is how much things cost. And so if we don't tell our kids, they'll never learn.
The Golden Quest, you wrote this book, Your Journey to a Rich Life. When a kid reads this, like what do they get out of it?
So a big thing that I focus on is the mindset piece, money mindfulness, but also the habits. But the reason I mentioned the mindfulness is like that relationship with money that we were just talking about. I'm trying to basically inspire a movement to break this cycle of endlessly chasing more, especially with Gen Z that's obsessed with money. And the way to start that is by really understanding what's important to you. And that's sort of like the first step.
So if you don't feel this need to chase after so much more, then what do you learn?
You realize what's important to you. So a good thing's comparison. So we're always keeping up with the Joneses, comparing things, seeing what the next person has. But if you know what's really important to you and what you love, those other things don't matter so much. And you're excited for other people, but those aren't the things that are your awesome stuff that light you up.
What other lessons do the kids? I have 4 kids. I'm going to go home and be like, kids, sit down. Mommy has a new book for you.
Some of us, the habits, because for a lot of us, the money, we try to make it this big thing that's a lot more complicated than it is.
Okay.
But the habits are really just the saving habit, the putting your money in and having it invested, but not thinking about it, letting it be all automated. That's really important. So that's part of sort of the meat in the middle of the book, outside the mindset, but then I wrap it with lesson around giving, and the more you give, the more you'll have.
To make teaching fun, I think that's like the key, right, for parents to try to get into it with the kids. How do you do that? Like if there's somebody watching right now, and that I would put myself in that bucket, because I always told myself I don't want my kids to pick up the habits and the mistakes that I did. I was telling you when I got into college, I got into trouble with some money and credit cards because nobody taught me all of that. So how do we start that and lay that foundation down so that they have better financial lives? Yeah,
a lot of it's just having those conversations. So just like any lessons as parents, if we sit our kids down and say, we're going to learn this today, our kids hate that.
Yep.
So we make it fun. And same with the reason I wrote this as a graphic novel. Kids are reading graphic novels. That's what they want to read. So I put this in a package where it's this fun adventure that they get and they can have fun with. And it doesn't have to be heavy. So these same things, like these conversations, you don't have to really sit them down. You can, when they go to buy something, ask them, is that your awesome stuff? Does it get that mindset piece? Or we just went out for burgers with the family. This is how much it cost. And again, without the guilt or emotion around it, just information. Keep
I love
it light.
this. I saw the photo and then I flipped to the part in the book and it's called The Golden Rules. Can I read these real quick?
For sure.
Is that okay? It says, only buy the awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Does that apply for me too? Because I think everything is awesome.
You know what? when you read the book, you'll see that the kid says exactly the same thing in the book.
Okay.
And then I go through the lesson on that.
Okay, and then always save first. I like that. I'm much better at that now. And then send your savings to work today. Yeah,
that's all about investing in compound interest.
Okay.
But really, I know I see you looking at me, as soon as people say investing, they're like, nah. You don't need to know much about investing. You find experts for it, but that send it today, really important, because that compounding is massive.
Yes, and then the golden for give and you'll have more. That I love.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna be doing at dinner tonight? I'll be like, kids, I got a comic book. We're gonna learn about money.
And don't tell them it's about money. Just say, I
No.
got a comic book.
Okay.
Read the book.
Oh, see, that's another good thing. Wait, before you go, do you believe in allowance?
I do, but it depends on what you're trying to teach.
Okay.
Right? So if you're trying to teach how to manage your money,
Yes.
that's one thing. I know it gets really mixed up with chores.
Yes.
And now it's messy. Are you teaching them hard work or are you teaching them money management? And if you start to mix the two, you're muddying up the lessons.
Okay. One thing at a time. We'll start with this book. Thank you. Where can you get the book, by the way?
You can find it on Amazon. You can find all my information on theawesomestuff.com. Or as well, I do speaking, so my name, daviddelisle.com, and you can find information
We'll get it up
there.
on our website. It'll be easier for everybody. FoxEyeSanDiego.com. Click the Scene On tab. Awesome stuff. We'll be right back.